Raid is fantastic at adding quality of life updates to the game, but there is one major quality of life update that we are still waiting for that they need to add as soon as possible. All right, guys, finally he sleeps here. Quality of life improvements in Raid Shadow Legends are basically small improvements that are usually have to do with the interface. They don't change the game majorly. They just make your experience playing it smoother, less frustrating, and a little bit more interesting. So we've had a lot of quality of life improvements over the course of the last year. Raid is really, really good about seeing small things that they can change, and they implement them in, and it does make a big difference. Like right now, we just got the ability to search for champions, and that entire search component is fantastic. Being able to do those searches for specific champions based on what they, what their different parameters are from faction, aura. If you're looking for a specific champion that lays down, let's say, continuous heal, for example, you can quickly see all of the champions that you have that are there with continuous heal. That is a quality of life improvement that is well worth it. There are other things that we've waited for in game, and we're still waiting on it. And there is one major change that I am begging Plarium to incorporate into Raid. First, though, make sure you subscribe here at YouTube. Turn on notifications so you never miss one of these Raid videos go live. It's easy. It's free. It does make a big difference here on the channel. All right, so let's talk about the one quality of life change that we need in this game severely. All right, so let's take a look. We're going to a dungeon. I'm just going to pick up a spider team. We have the team setup, which again, this is another quality of life improvement that came out last year. We'll be able to have saved team presets. Now, for my spider team, I have multiple teams set up for all these different dungeons, but I do use the spider teams quite a bit, but I have to scroll all the way down to it. One of the quality of life changes that we need is to be able to reorder saved teams. I want to move this to the top. I want to make this a top priority so that when I come into my presets, it is at the top of my saved team preset order. That is the first quality of life change. These are all about saved teams. The first one is reordering. Let's go over to Arena, because this is where this comes into play. If you are in the arena and you're trying to build a team, and let's say all of a sudden you need a team that incorporates, let's say, all from one affinity, something like that. You have an open spot. This is the team. Let's say we're using this affinity team here, but I want to make some changes without changing all of the presets and the autoplay. I would love to be able to duplicate that into this open spot. There needs to be a duplicate button. Then I can change things on the duplicate. That way, if you're ever in a point where you're struggling to build a team that works with a specific boss or dungeon or anything, like let's say we go here to Hard Doom Tower 100 for the Scarab King. How many times have you been trying to put together a team specifically for one of these Doom Tower bosses, and you want to be able to make small changes to the team without losing what you just did? If we had the ability to duplicate our teams, build a team, and then duplicate it into a new spot and make a small change so that we could go back to the original team, that we were using there before would make a huge difference. Those are the quality of life improvements that we want Raid to make. Again, make sure you subscribe here at YouTube if any of this helped. Shout this out to Raid, because we need to be able to make these small changes to our save team presets. That's it. I'm finally He Sleeps. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep making videos.